Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Brad and this is Battle for Azeroth. I'm currently on my Shaman on my Alliance side, but I'm playing one of the allied races. I'm playing one of my dwarves, my Dark Iron dwarves, and I'm currently in Vol'dun, which is enemy territory, but I do need several of the chests that pop up during the week, and you have to complete 3 or 4 world quests on specific zones or on the enemy's continent in order to get a reward. And I do need upgrades for this guy. He's one of my lower level characters. I haven't really leveled him too much. Like, he's 120. He's got some good gear. He can do raids now, which is good, but he hasn't been very lucky with the gear. So I currently have 325 gloves on this guy, but it turns out that the Alliance War Effort reputation, they are offering 340 gloves. So all I have to do is complete any four world quests on the enemy continent. So I can go to any of the 3 zones on the Horde side and complete 4 quests to get these gloves. But I picked Vol'dun because I love Vol'dun. I love the desert. So I'm just starting on the island here. First we'll go to Collector Kojo. I'm going to try to do all the quests here. They're all spread out though, so there's a bit of travel time between them. So if it becomes too big of a headache, I'll just jump to another zone. But it looks like I also need Champions of Azeroth. I need to get 4 of those. However, with Champions of Azeroth and the Tortollan reputation, what could end up happening is if there's a Champions of Azeroth or a Tortollan specific quest in this zone, I'll earn the reputation for the Alliance War Effort and that faction's reputation as well. So you can kind of kill 2 with 1 stone. Then you end up getting a little bit more for those specific factions like the Champions of Azeroth and Tortollans. So right now, like for example, I'm heading to one of our bases on the west coast, and I'm going to talk to our little Tortollan here.
Many things over the years. See if you can match them.
Okay, so this is one of his mix match puzzles. So when I finish this, I'll get
many things over the years.
I'll get blah blah blah. I'll get rep for the Tortollan and rep for the war effort in this specific zone, Vol'dun. I don't know why I had trouble saying Vol'dun. But if I was playing on the Horde side, I would get reputation for the faction that's part of this zone and the Tortollan rep. So it varies from person to person, or from faction to faction. So this is pretty straightforward. I'm not on the ball mentally with these sorts of games. It's a memory game, and I'm usually really good at these, but it's been a while since I've done one of these. Well, I can't even remember what my second spin was. Okay. I know this guy was the Titan tank. That was luck. That was not skill. Okay. Okay, they're making it easy for me. Usually they're all spread out. Like I said, this is terribly easy right now. Uh-oh. It was this one, right? Okay. Okay, so I earned 263 Tortollan rep and 113 7th Legion. So it looks like we got bonus rep going on. Yeah, reputation gains from world quests increased by 50%. Sign of the Emissary. It's a bonus event for world quests that's going on right now. I didn't even realize that was happening. If I did, I would have come down here sooner. Oh, there's another Tortollan one over here. And I also have to cash in a quest. So you can see the snake in the background there. That's the enemy base. Even the silhouette comes off like a cobra. I love that. It's so obvious, even from this angle, that it's a cobra. So we're still waiting on story missions. There's nothing yet. When 8.1 hits, we'll get a whole bunch of story from that. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think we're supposed to get the 2 new factions. The Kaltirans and the Zandalari in 8.1. I think it's 8.1. It might be 8.2, but I thought it was 8.1 we're supposed to get them. But we'll see. Either way, we're going to get new story when the patch comes out. And it's supposed to happen It should happen this week. I am confident it will happen this Tuesday. And if it does, then I'll jump right into the story. So you'll be getting this video on the Monday. I'm recording it on Sunday night. And then on Tuesday, we get the patch, whatever that patch is. Hopefully it's 8.1. And if that patch comes down, then my next story video will be the Wednesday. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday for all the videos. Because we're not getting like a constant story now, I'm doing 3 days instead of 5 or 6 or 7. But when a new expansion comes out, you'll see me do 5, 6, or 7 videos in a row. I really like this Dark Iron Dwarf. I don't normally like playing dwarves. I tried one way back when I first started back in, my god, 2007, I think was the first time I played WoW. And I didn't like, I chose a dwarf, and I did not like the dwarves. Alright.
Those travels were fraught with dangers. Take this story, for example.
I do wish they've randomized these.
A young Tortolan must find their way to safety immediately after emerging from the sands. See if you can guide Lo to the safety of the kelp.
I do wish they would randomize these maps so they're not all the same. Like now, I know them off my heart. I don't even have to think about it. But I wish they'd randomize them. Every time you do them, it's a different layout.
Well done,
That'd be cool.
hero.
Okay, so I got 262 for Tortolans and 112 for 7th Legion. So Tortolan isn't one of these 3 right now, but the 7th Legion is, so I completed 2 of those. I need 2 more. I can go to any zone. Like, they're all over the place here. See, there's a Champions of Azeroth one here, where I just have to kill 1 guy. And, yeah, there's another one here. Oh, I just have to kill 12 guys there. Yeah, so they're all spread out, but you can find... Oh, this one has 100 additional rep. So I'll get 7th Legion rep, which will probably be like 112, 113 rep. And then I get 100 rep on top of that, which is always good. I wish they would offer more of those. Don't worry about the question marks on the map. That's from me doing just missions with my minions, and that's... I just have to go and talk to an NPC at that specific flight point, and then the quest is over. He doesn't even say anything. You just cash in the quest. Actually, I should cash this one in anyway, since I'm here. There's a question mark here, because I needed to come over here and talk to this guy. I completed this in my story missions. In my story videos. So if you want to go back and look, I have a playlist of the story for the Alliance and the Horde. The story for this particular zone will be on the Horde side. And it's actually, it should say Vol'dun in the subject line for each one of the videos, the titles for the videos. Alright, Ashmane is the coyote. So this is what I'm going to do with that coyote. This is the benefit of being a shaman. I'm going to water walk. So if I try to go through the mountains to him, well, I can try and show you. If I try to go through the mountains, I'm going to run into tons of coyotes. Usually I'll track around the ocean, the north side of the ocean, and come up this little ramp on the northwest side. And then I encounter no coyotes at all. But if you go this way, it is faster. Hopefully, if there's other players in the area right now, they've killed the coyotes that'll be in my way. I am still playing this. I've done a whole bunch of Overwatch videos. I just needed a break, but I'm still playing the game in the background. But I just needed a break because we have no story to tell for World of Warcraft right now. So I just thought I'd do some other videos. Just have some fun.
I need you to neutralize it.
Oh, somebody's fighting him already.
That was quite a challenge, but you conquered it valiantly. Keep up the good work.
Alright, so that one's done. The Faithless one would be tricky to do. I need one more quest. Arcanist protected. That okay? The Arcanist protected. He's in a cave in the middle of the desert. He's in a cave, and the last few times this quest has popped up, it's been bugged, where you couldn't protect him. Like he wouldn't. Like what basically happens is you come up to him, and you need to protect him from being attacked while he tries to bring down this barrier. And the mobs are supposed to auto trigger, but the last few times I've tried to do it, it's not working. So. Oh well. Alright, let's do Chaka the Infused instead. I have to stop at the base there anyway. So basically, when you're doing, when you go on the ship, each faction has a ship, and you have a combat table there, a command table, and you can order your troops that follow you, just a handful of them. You can order them on missions. Well, when you get to 120 and you unlock world quests and everything, you start getting these missions that unlock additional flight points on the enemy zone. So I've already unlocked them on this guy. But I still, like, I've unlocked the flight points already, so I can just go to the flight point and pick it up with this guy, because I did it on a previous character. But you still have to do, well, you don't have to. You can skip them if you want. But in your command table list of quests, you will still see these missions where you have to unlock. You don't have to do the quest to unlock them or anything, but you do have to unlock you don't have to unlock the flight point, but you still get the quest that you have to go and talk to the NPC and all this jazz just to do, get it off your quest list. Because like I have a huge quest list going on here. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's because I got rid of some that I wasn't pursuing actively. All right, we're almost about to land. So we're in Nazmir right now. This is the jungle. Oh, I think I get the minion here. Yeah, I get the...
You need something? Have a good
So that's it. You just cash that in and you're done. But she's the flight master, so it unlocks the flight point. So I get these guys to run around with. He's called Spud. And they're much faster than your mount. I don't think I've ever shown myself riding this.
Someone's drawing power from Azeroth in this area. You need to stop him.
There he is right there.
If only they were using their power to heal Azeroth instead of hurt her.
Alright,
Good
so I
work,
got
champion.
that. I got one Champions of Azeroth rep. Is there any more on this island? So if you click this, it'll show you where they are. So there is one down here, and it's the Hex Priest Haraka. I might as well try to kill two birds with one stone. I got plenty of time. And if I have even more time, I'll try to do the Order of Embers rep as well, which is on the Alliance side. It'll give me a dagger, which doesn't have great stats on it. It's got crit strike and versatility.
Good day to you.
Alright.
See you around.
Let's see if there's any other ones that just aren't proccing. See these question marks here. I just have to go to the Flight Master NPC, speak to them, and well, one of them I think isn't a Flight Master, but you just have to speak to an NPC on your faction side here, and it's done. There's no real story behind it. But still, it takes up objective slots that need to be... You need to get rid of them. I'll do that off camera though, because it's just a waste of time. There's a lot of flying around just to... Well, I can fly to them now, but because I've unlocked those flight points, but technically you would have to run to them. So being in the enemy zone, you would have to avoid all the enemy camps and the wandering mobs and the wandering NPCs from the enemy faction. It's not as easy as it looks when you can't fly. But once we unlock flying, it'll get much easier to get around. Much faster too. I'm already ready for the flying. I just have to wait for the patch to unlock it whenever that happens. We got the Twisted Child of Resins up as well. It only offers 132 gold. I think any of these elite world quests, I think they should offer more than just gold. I think there should be something significant associated with that. 132 gold isn't worth much these days. Like, I don't even look at my gold anymore. How much do I have on this guy? 35k. But I think he's the lowest character with the lowest amount of gold on him. You make gold so easily. Even if you get a gray item, which is a junk item, a lot of times that gray item is like 50 gold on its own. Or even 100 gold on its own. So you want me to go fight an elite mob that requires an entire raid group to get 132 gold. Now, if it was 1,300 gold, okay, now we're talking. 132? Nah. Hard pass. Hard pass! Okay, so I'm just going up over a hill. A lot of people don't know this pathway. But it's the easy way to get to the priest here.
I sense Azeroth nearby, and something drawing a great deal of power from it. You need to stop it.
Okay, most people stand here waiting for the mob, but it's actually better to jump in the water while you're waiting for the mob, because it gives you a buff, a 2-minute buff called Azeroth Empowered. The essence of Azeroth heals you for 3% of your health every 2 seconds and increases your damage done and maximum health by 10%. You just have to keep jumping out and jumping back in until the boss spawns. Well, not boss, just the mob.
Excellent. I sense the power returning to Azeroth already.
Right, so that's 2 champions of Azeroth. There's a bunch back at home in the home base. Well, not home base, but the home, the zone of Tirgard Sound, which is where our capital is. There's 2 there. One of them is mining. Oh, they're both mining. Okay, that could take a while. Let's teleport back to our capital. So I already got the wolf faction done. I got all the champions of Azeroth on the enemy side. There was only 2. Sometimes there's 4, but there was only 2. But luckily, the other 2 are just outside the capital. All right. I can cash this in.
In darkest night, we still shine with hope.
There we go. Glove upgrade. Gimme. Oh, I have to switch my gear now. I'm trying to stay in my Dark Iron Dwarf armor.
Lucky doos and ropes.
I can't let anything disrupt that.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Did that bump me up at all? Yeah, my item level's up 1 point to 333. Alright, so I need to go to the closest flight point. Let's do the mine first. So we have to go to Bridgeport.
Good day to you. Look always to the sun.
I love this city. I wish we had to use it more often. I know they like to cluster the bank and the portals and all that stuff together. I wouldn't mind if they were a little bit spread out in the city. That'd be kind of cool. Have all the different, like they put all of the profession NPCs together. I wouldn't mind if they were spread out a bit more. I know a lot of players, they want to go in all the professions in one area and then they leave, but I wouldn't mind them being spread out through the city. Alright, so now we're going to land in Bridgeport, and the cave is just up this hill. And with the Champions of Azeroth, you cash that into Magni.
Trading Company has yet to halt their weapons production as ordered. Bust up that foundry, but avoid hurting any civilians.
You talk to Magni, this guy.
From the world's open wounds. Put a stop to it.
I keep forgetting this guy isn't as strong as my hunters. So I'll learn Azeroth from these guys when I kill them. And I have to mine the nodes as well. You'll pay for this. So there's small and large mining nodes. Is there somebody already down here? I don't think so. Looks like somebody already came through here. There's no mobs guarding these. Every one of these mining nodes has some NPC mining them. Ooh. He has his cat form, I have my wolf form. He's a tank too. I should shadow him. Just follow him around. He's waiting for me too. Yeah, somebody's already been through here already, and it wasn't either of us. We both need this stuff still. How much do I need? I'm at 54%. Oh, he's pulling everything. Whoa, okay. Oh, that won't work. I tried to interrupt his gunshots. There we go, complete.
Putting their own greed for the health of Azeroth. Thank you, champion.
Okay, let's get out of here before they all start respawning. And they're all gonna respawn soon. Oh, is he gonna pull them all? Okay. He hacked him. Just run, guy. Just run. Don't stop. Alright. So I need one more. And that's just off the coast here. I keep thinking I'm on my Horde player, my Horde character. And I'm like trying to avoid the cities. I keep thinking like, oh, I should take the back way. I shouldn't take the main road because these three guys patrol it. I'll just mine this really quick. You don't mind, right? We're all friends here. Oh, but what I will do... water walk. Instead of going over the mountains, I'll go across the water. Oh, another mining node. And some herbs. I made this guy a miner and a herbalist. So he's a collector, basically. I have all the professions on the Alliance side on this particular server, so I don't need another character with anything but collection, resource collection. This is what I love about shamans. As long as you don't get attacked from underwater creatures, you can just get around so easily. This is the area where we normally have an elite giant mob here. But that's only when a world quest is spawned for it. Okay, so I'll just go straight across this water. I don't know if you could see it on your screen, but there's a bit of flame going on right there. That's where I'm headed. And I'm going after mining Azerite. Sometimes it'll be one particular guy you have to kill. Other times you have to mine. Other times you have to kind of... It's hard to describe. It's almost like they're leaks, like Azerite leaks, and you have to close them.
I can sense Azerite nearby. And those who would seek to abuse it for their own ends. You've got to stop them!
Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Because if you're not careful, I can't do any AoE or I'll hit the seals. That will also aggro. The bad thing about these guys is if there's too many players here, they will keep respawning over and over and over again, which is good. You can fight them, but it's easier to finish it faster if you hit the nodes. You can't complete it with only the nodes, though. I've noticed that. You do have to kill some of these guys. Okay, someone's fighting them. Oh, he's cleared out this side, and I was clearing out the other side. He kind of paused a sec to look at me. Maybe it's the first time he's seen a Dark Iron Dwarf in game. Alright, here we go. Hey, where's the guy? This is a large mining node. You could have got this. Maybe he was finished. No, he's not finished. He's still fighting them over here. What are you doing, guy? I was going to use chain lightning, but there's a seal there. Alright. So those give you 10% each. Why is he only fighting the mobs? That seems so weird. These seals are all neutral unless you hit them. If you hit them, they will attack you immediately.
The heart of Azeroth is stronger now, thanks to you. We're one step closer to curing Azeroth of her wounds.
Okay, so I'm heading back to Borealis right now, and then I'll show you where Magni is. He's back where Sargeras' sword is. He's still there. It was where we started the whole story campaign. He's still standing there. But the place is a little more developed now. And we have a portal directly to him. Oh, crap. So this is our portal room. Alright, so here we're back at the sword, and there's tons of people around Magni. Every time there's a world quest chest, there's tons of players here, every single time.
The world must be healed.
Excellent.
Our world needs us, champion.
I'll cash these in.
Remember,
Yeah, and there's a sword right there. Thing is gigantic. But with that, we are done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Did you like this video? Then hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.